Hello, everybody. Today I'm back with the next set of levels for Dr. Mario World, and I found these to all be extremely easy, except for the one that they say is hard. I found it to be pretty difficult, and that's what took the majority of the time. I haven't actually uploaded a single one of the videos yet while recording this. I said I'd upload it later in the day, and I kind of am sticking to that. I've had some trouble with the thumbnails as well, so I'm waiting to do that. But I also want to beat all the levels first, I suppose. So for this one, obviously start out by hitting all of the cannons that are covered by the clouds. And once you're able to do that, you can see that on this far left side, there's a column of viruses that you can clear out. One red, one yellow, and one blue, where there are no keys in the way. And that is what they're wanting you to do. If you were confused on where you're supposed to go, you need to go over there. And once you're able to clear out that column, you also clear out the doors at the bottom there. And then the bomb is open, and you can hit the lock, which will allow you to work on the rest of the level. So this is just me going through here. Now you actually don't have to hit all of them right now. You can just, once you are able to hit that blue at the bottom, that's all you really need to do. And then the middle opens up and you can start hitting the bombs. Now I hit one of the bombs in the middle right away, and that was a pretty big mistake because those bombs are going to help you clear all the crates in the middle. So I highly suggest not doing that. Now I wouldn't have done it again if I had to play a level again, but I beat this on my first try. I definitely would have saved the bomb for next time. I didn't know exactly what I was supposed to be doing and just hit the bomb to see what happened. Obviously it was the wrong move. But now that you're at this point, you're going to want to hit the viruses, and then you need to hit those bombs as well. And then I hit the middle of these yellows here so I could start working out there. Now I accidentally put that blue there and messed it up pretty badly. I made a lot of mistakes in this one, and you can see there's a lot left for me to do and very few capsules remaining. And I get Wario skill one more time, and then I go ahead and hit this bomb underneath as well. Actually, do I? I don't even remember. All I know is I was cutting it really close, and then I did that and I thought that I'd actually messed it up. But then I used this here and just happened to not need to blow up the bomb at all. I just needed a blue there. So I got the perfect amount on accident, and I messed up a lot. So I think this level is pretty lenient, and if you do it the way it's supposed to, you shouldn't have any problems. And if you do mess up, there's still a pretty good chance that you will be able to succeed still, as I messed up multiple times and was able to do just fine. This one again, I found to be pretty easy. I don't even remember this stage because I passed it so quickly. Basically, you're following the line of viruses they're giving you here, and some of the colored crates remaining may get in your way, so you might have to clear them out manually if they aren't cleared out by the viruses surrounding them. But you're going to want to make your way to this key as quickly as you can, and you do eventually have to hit all the colored crates as well, so make sure to hit them whenever you can. Like I said, a lot of them will be hit just by going through the viruses, but some may need a few extra ones as well. Now that you've hit that key, the side opens up and you can start going downwards. You're going to want to basically get the whole bottom section cleared out. Now I didn't, which is kind of a mistake in my opinion. Really just go for that bottom row as soon as you can. Like I hit these yellows and then kind of meander around. I highly suggest just hitting all those floating viruses right away, and then you're able to work on everything else. Now it opens up all these colored crates in the side. Like I said, you do have to hit them all, but the floating viruses most likely will move over to that side at some point and will help you clear them out themselves. They might not, and you might have to do it manually. I believe I had to do one manually, but it should do the work for you, honestly. And also, I recommend hitting those barrels that are covering the yellows all at once, and then just using a single yellow capsule to hit all of the remaining ones. In my opinion, that would be the best way to do it. Again, I kind of avoid that, but looking back, I can see that that was a clear move that I should have done. And now I'm trying to hit these reds as well, hoping that that red will go over towards the other crate to make it a little bit easier to clear. Spoiler alert, it does not. But again, as you can see, I'm wasting some time with those yellows when I really should have just hit them right away. But now we've gotten rid of all the red viruses. Now I just kind of start stacking up to get that final red crate. Also hitting the blue while I'm up there. And now all I have left is these 5 yellow viruses. Just need one to hit them all. I get a few more points with those blues. I could have gotten a lot more if it didn't end the level, because there were a lot of capsules just sitting there. But yeah, that level again was pretty lenient in my opinion. They give you plenty of capsules and everything to do what you need to do. This one again is pretty lenient, I think. And the main thing with this one is that you can't see what these viruses are. They're pretty randomly placed, honestly. I got lucky with that red one there. I just assumed maybe that a red one would be above the cannon, and it just happened to be. I don't know if it's always like that, but it happened to be in that case. Also, the cannons seem sort of randomly placed almost. A lot of the times they don't do all that much. Of course, they still kind of clear out some viruses and hit the blocks that you need to as well. But other than that, they don't do all that much. Now, once you've cleared out all of the, or not all of them really, but most of the clouds, you can really see what the remainder of the level is going to be. There are a few viruses remaining, but other than that, you need to hit those blocks a lot more. I still have 17 coins to get. And really, again, you're just going towards the viruses, and most of the coins will be hit while you do that. But also, you will have to go for some of them manually. You'll probably clear out the viruses before you have all the coins. And I take the time to kind of do both. I go for the virus most of the time, but sometimes I find something that would work out pretty good that I use to hit some of the coins. Now on this left side, you can see that this red crate is kind of in the way, and you need to hit the red cannon on that left side so that that red crate will be destroyed on its own, and then you can kind of get in between those blocks there. And I probably should have hit that cannon already, but I'm kind of waiting around for everything else. I have all the other coins already. Now I just need to bring some reds down to there, and that hits that. Now I just have this red virus to deal with and some more of the blocks that are left over. Now I also start clearing out the crates up top because I think it'll be a lot easier to hit those blocks from above. But also I'll get a singular hit out of just doing it with the red there. The red goes over there, which is a pretty poor placement, but all I need is 2 singular red capsules to get it anyways. So I got to use Wario skill. I had plenty of capsules remaining, and I basically already have 3 stars. Now I mess up there, then I mess up again because I mean to drag it down each of those times, and just barely got 3 stars again. The second time in this video. Again, because I messed up. I had so many reds they gave me, and I just was not able to, like, it kept getting stuck on that platform there. And that, again, I meant to put it there, it's just that I released too early in the game that I wanted to put it up there, which can definitely be annoying sometimes. Now we're moving into this final level here, or not the final one, but the hardest level in my opinion. I brought in Daisy a few times as well because I thought that would be a little bit easier, but it wasn't working out. I was still doing kind of worse, and decided after using Daisy for a while that I'd try Wario one more time, and this is the one time that I tried him. Basically, you're going to want to clear out both of the sides in any way you can. You're going to end up with a lot of singular capsules that you're going to need to bring down, and also you're going to want to be pretty lucky with the placement of the colored crates as well as the capsules that you get. And make sure you hit both sides. You'll have to do it eventually, and if they give you anything towards doing so, make sure to do it as soon as you can. And then don't worry about hitting the coins all that much. Just make sure to hit the bombs in the middle, and all the coins will be cleared out around it. And that's the majority of the level. The remainder is just hitting the final viruses that they give you. And oftentimes I was able to, or no, every single time I was able to get all the coins, but then it's just like there are too many viruses remaining. And they're kind of in some awkward placements as well. So once you get to this point, you know, you have most of the level cleared out. And you just need to get that final bomb. So use whatever colors you need least to get to that bomb. You can see I only have one blue virus, so that's a good color to use to get to that bomb. In hard levels like this, it really is important to save the important colors that you need, and then use the unnecessary ones towards things like that. Now Daisy was good because there were a lot of bombs in the middle of things, and this cannon here in the middle is surrounded by colored crates, and it's super easy to use her skill to just hit them in one hit. But also you need a lot of capsules as well, and that's why Wario really does come in handy. And here I would have done it without Wario's extra skill, but I am able to trigger it one more time. And also, I guess I should have said that I would have been able to beat it without Wario's extra skill, but 3 stars I would have just barely missed it, which would have been really frustrating after playing this for so long. It took me quite a while to actually clear that one, and it goes pretty quickly. I didn't have a lot of time to talk about the strategy or anything, but like I said, the beginning is really the part where you end up wasting a lot of your capsules, and you really just need a lot to get a lucky assortment for the most part, but also to split up single capsules whenever you can if you're not getting those lucky double colored capsules or anything like that. And then I moved on to this one and beat it on my first try. So again, these levels were super easy besides that hard one, in my opinion at least. For this one, I just kind of started hitting all the blocks up top, including the ones that aren't even with viruses, just to get those doors out of the way. I mean, you'll have to do it eventually anyways. But also, I would suggest just hitting that cannon in the middle, whatever. Or, I kind of stumbled through that sentence. Let me say it again. Hit that cannon in the middle whenever, like, hit it whenever you feel like it. Because that's going to be your primary way to get the bottom set of blocks. Because they don't really give you an easy way to get to it until that point. And I also recommend, you see on that right side how there's a yellow in between the reds and the blues. Keep your eyes open for a double yellow until you get one. And then also it'd be great to put a rainbow capsule in between the reds and the blues, because it will hit both of them with one single capsule. That's just in my experience what worked out the best. And I assume that's what they want you to do, is to hit that yellow and then get in between them, because that key is above the blues and you can't really hit them up above. And then you could work your way from the sides. At the bottom there where that door is, you could work your way through that way, but the cannon in the middle does allow you to work your way through the middle, and I think that's a little bit of a better way. Plus, once you're in the middle, you can hit both sides with only 3 capsules instead of using 6 on alternate sides. I know that probably doesn't make a lot of sense. It does in my mind, but as you can see here, the cannon cleared out the middle there. Now if you put 3 capsules in the middle there, where those blocks in the empty space right there, that I'm doing it right now with those reds, it only takes 3, whereas if you had worked on it from the sides, it would have taken 6 to hit both of the sides. I hope that makes a little bit more sense. And now at this point, again, it's just hitting these blocks. Now there are also these floating viruses there as well that you're gonna have to hit a few times. I clearly I'm gonna get 3 stars. The points were not a problem in this one. I do cut a little bit close on the capsules, I suppose, although Wario does give me a pretty beefy amount of capsules here. But I kind of make like a bottom row here with those extra capsules, because the viruses are kind of in the penultimate row. They're in the second to last row, and it's easier to hit them that way. Also, I forgot to mention, you don't have to clear out all the viruses, which I did not realize while playing the level either. So remember, don't worry about all the viruses either. Once you get those floating ones out of the way, you don't have to hit them anymore. I didn't even realize that when I was playing the level. Anyways, we got one more set left. Thank you guys for watching this one, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.